1STMAN. His channel is a gold mine for young men, and I have watched a lot of his videos. And you might have realized that I also recommended his videos inside of my videos as well. Why? Because Kris, 1STMAN, is one of the few creators on this platform, YouTube, that is giving out really good advice that is not a waste of your time. Especially in self-improvement, you might have realized this is the same shit from every creator over and over again. I can summarize Kris's channel, 1STMAN, in 30 seconds. There's something called male advantage. In order to be an outlier male, you need to be rich, charismatic, funny, with stories, and in shape, and all those things. And that's why all those things are things that you can build. Why? Because men are built. Men are not born. So you need time to build those things. And Kris says that basically you need to sacrifice your time when you are young and focus on building those things. Focus on devoting yourself to becoming the best version of yourself so that you can enjoy the fruits of your labor in the future. And most people, especially like average people, they're not gonna be able to enjoy that fruit of that labor because they are just not putting in the work while they're young. They're fucking around in high school, in college, video games, social media, porn, all those things, and they're not gonna be able to see that lifestyle in the future. Now, I 100% believe in this. In fact, this is what I talk about on my channel as well. So why am I saying I stopped watching 1STMAN? You can probably get the main idea of Kris's channel, 1STMAN, through watching like 1 hour worth of his videos. But just because of the fact that you know that the male advantage exists, you can't just sit here and say,
well, as a young man, life is gonna get better over time, so I'm 18 now, I have time.
Yes, you have time now, but if you keep saying that you have time in your hands, you're not gonna have the time in your hands soon, bro. Watching 1STMAN and listening to him tell you that, oh, life is gonna get better, should I try doing his accent? I can't probably. Life is gonna get better as a young man, you just keep putting in the work. While you are lying down in your bed, depressed, shy, and lazy, is just gonna give you a false sense of hope. The male advantage only exists if you stop fucking around on social media, porn, just wasting time on video games and doing all those bad things to yourself, and start putting points on the board. So the moment I realized this, I told myself, yeah, I should probably stop watching 1STMAN's videos and start putting points on the board. And the moment I realized this, I asked myself this question: what are 3 things that I should focus on over the next like 5 years that are gonna bring me insane results? What are 3 things that I can just so blindly, like solely focus on these 3 things and my life is gonna be so much better? And for me, those things are fitness, finances, and confidence. So here's the deal. If you are watching my content regularly, or if you're a new, like, if you watch me and like the way I speak, like the ideas in my head, this is probably gonna be a little similar to you. Fitness, finances, and confidence. Maybe even the same. If I just focused on those 3 things over the next 5 years, and got them to a level where it is much above average, much better, like like Kris's like straight 7 system. If I got them to a point where it's really impressive, my last 5 years, I would be able to say, was a big success. So when it comes to fitness, let's say the point you want to get to is basically there is no comparison between your physique, your body, and an average person's body. Now, the average person is fat.
Why you bully me?
Too much basically, like body fat and not enough muscle mass. So if you get to a point where your body's like a 7 out of 10, and the point that we want to get to is basically, let's say you and the average man went on a date with the same girl, and just from your physique, so with nothing, no other element to this comparison, that girl would no questions asked choose you because your physique is nothing compared to that average man. You're just so many levels above. That's the point where it is really impressive. When it comes to finances, in my opinion, the number $10,000 a month is like a really good point where you can say, yes, that person is making a good amount of money. So am I making $10,000 a month now? No, but I have been on this like male advantage journey, I would say, for 1.5 years. So I have, when it comes to this 5-year like spectrum, I have 3.5 years left. Now, I don't want to talk about exactly how much I'm making, maybe in another video, or maybe if I can wrap my head around things, because I don't want to come out of like, oh, he's boasting on how much money he makes, but I'm not making 10K a month, but I do think that it is very likely that I will be making that money, hopefully like in the next 3.5 years when I look at this like this 5-year spectrum. And when it comes to confidence, you want to get to the level where you are known inside your friend group, who are hopefully not pussies. You are known as the guy who's the confident guy who goes out, talks to girls, approach girls, he takes risks, he does all these things. That is the point where it gets really impressive. So the thing is, maybe 10% of the population will have one of these three things. Maybe they have the body, or they have the finances, or they have the confidence. However, not many people, people do not have these three at the same time. That's why if you can build these three things, you are gonna get to a point where you're top 1% in the whole society. So why don't people work on this? Why don't people actually sacrifice their time and do this? It's because they don't have the balls. Like basically, they do not have the thing inside them that tells them you need to become an outlier male. And just having that voice inside your head is also not enough. You need to put in the work. Nobody has the balls to become a monk for a few years, to put in the work so that you can get the results that people are not going to be able to get in the future. And that's basically the male advantage. If you do the work that is intimidated for people, or the work that people go, nah, I just cannot be bothered on a Sunday to wake up early, go to the gym, do business work, you are gonna live a life that those people are not gonna be able to live, basically. Those people are gonna ask themselves, like, how the fuck does he look that good? The body fat percentage, the muscle mass, like, he's built like a man. As well as, at the same time, he has a BMW i8. That's my dream car. Like, how the fuck does he have that money at the same time? Like, he has the whole package. How did that fucking happen? And that basically happened while you were partying and you were drinking, you were doing drugs, you were playing video games, you were on social media, looking at chicks, and that guy basically worked his butt off. And that's how it happened. It's because he sacrificed parties, drinking, and what you would consider as fun, and he just became a monk for a few years, and he did the work, especially when he didn't feel like it. But the main point of this video is that you can't just be on YouTube for 5 hours a day and just watch all these videos, watch Andrew Tate's like clips, watch 1STMAN videos, watch Hamza videos, watch my videos, and say to yourself,
I'm gonna get back at that girl who rejected me 2 years ago because of my looks in the future, because male advantage exists, because I'm gonna be getting better in the future.
If you work hard enough, to be honest, that's the only way that's gonna be happening. And if you don't, no, a guy who is putting in the work is actually gonna get that girl, and you'll be like this.
So uncivilized.
Life is basically PvP if you're a man, person versus person. You're gonna realize that, like me and you, we are competing with the same shit. Like we're competing with that hot girl, we're competing for that money and the success and everything that comes with that. Look, me and you, the person who you're watching on YouTube right now. And the thing is, if you wanna win, you need to beat me. You need to literally beat me. Not like physically, maybe physically as well, I don't know. But that is not fucking happening. So, how did that last sentence that I just told you made you feel? Did you feel angry or pissed off? And if the answer is yes, that is good, because you are getting back your male aggression that you have lost over the years of actually being a feminine man. As a male, you need competition to thrive. And the thing is, yeah, male life is full of actually competition. Do you actually want to win? Yes. And then, what you need to do is get the fuck out of YouTube and start putting in the work. Start putting points on the board, in your body, in your confidence, in your lifestyle, in your business, in whatever it is that you do. And if the answer is no, just stay here, watch my videos, it benefits me definitely, or just keep watching stupid like self-improvement videos. I think 1STMAN has one of the most valuable channels on YouTube, and still I say that don't watch him, don't watch me, just put points on the board. Because that is the only way you are gonna make your future self proud of you. The only way for your future self to be proud and thankful is for you to actually stop watching any YouTube videos. I don't want to say any, because of course you can sit down on a Sunday evening for half an hour, watch my videos, watch Kris's videos, just get that knowledge back again into your head and just focus the next week on your stuff. That's also okay, but the main point is get the hell out of YouTube. Don't watch his videos, don't watch my videos, don't watch Hamza, don't watch any other people that you might be watching. I don't know, maybe you watch James Charles if you are... I don't want to talk about that much, I don't want to get cancelled to be honest, but you got the point. You will thank yourself in the future if you do the hard work now. So that's the main point. Kris, if you're watching this, keep doing what you're doing, brother. I love your videos, I think they're really helpful, but it's time for people to get the fuck out of YouTube and do some shit. I love you guys, I'll see you in the next one.